Hey guys, my running kid here, coming to you again. How's everybody doing? As I said before, um, working through all the new shows that came out for the 2015-2016 fall season, and I pretty much caught up on pretty much all the new shows that I wanted to give my thoughts on for the pilot episode. And tell you if I'm gonna continue to watch it or if I'm going to. I gave it a shot. I wasn't really feeling it. So we're here to talk about Minority Report, that the first episode that aired this week. Um, I was a fan of the movie, the 2002 movie with Tom Cruise. Never read the short story that the movie is based off of. Might have to go check that out. But I did enjoy the I did enjoy this I did enjoy the movie, and I'm here to give my thoughts on the whole aspect of the this TV series. Now, this is actually I did some research actually before and found out that this is actually the first Steven Spielberg directed movie to be adapted to TV. So this is the this is a first for his work. Um, but this is a sequel to the film. It actually is a sequel, uh, which is kind of interesting. But like I said, it also is based off of the 1956 uh, science fiction short story that was written by Philip K. Dick. I believe that's his name, Philip K. Dick. Yeah. Um. So the setting is still in the future. It takes place now in 2065. How old will you be during that time? And it takes place in Washington D.C. and it's set 11 years after the events of the film. So you're not going to see Tom Cruise character or anything like that, but it's basically that the precog team that Tom Cruise's character worked for, it's been abolished. They shut it down, and kind of now, the cops have to detectives and homicide detectives has to go back to the usual, using their wits and their forensic abilities, and of course with their high technology as well. And and but unfortunately enters three of the children of the precog who uh department that actually used to help the precog detectives. And you enter Dash, who is one of the main characters. He was one of the precog kids that would help find, you know, since the crimes before they even happened, and along with his twin brother and their foster sister. When the when the department was shut down, they went into like uh, they went off the grid, like so like a safe house somewhere out there, far out in the woods where nobody can find them and things like that. However, some of them actually came back into the city. Like I said, enter Dash. He comes back because he wants to use his abilities to help. And his brother, his twin brother, is actually in the city as well, but he does his own thing. And but their foster sister, Agatha, she still stays in the cabin that they lived in. The reason why they left because it got bored, it got tiring just living out there. And so for a while, Dash is trying to find. He's trying to. He senses when he can see when these deaths or events are going to happen, but he's always too late to get there. And we kind of seen this storytelling before, but it was actually pretty good to see. Um, and then we enter Laura Vega, played by the lovely Megan Good, who is a homicide detective, and she comes into contact with Dash, and together they kind of form this union partnership of, I'll keep your secret. I'll just use you. I'll keep your secret. If you want to help, okay, but I'm gonna keep your secret. Make sure nobody finds out who you are, because still, if they do, there's still people out there that may want to use them. However, Dash's brother and sister are basically claiming to him and telling him that Megan Good's character, Detective Vega, is just using him and things like that, and is more in depth into the consequences of him using his abilities, and which was really a very good dynamic. The way they came off was very cool. I liked the chemistry that they had with each other. He's Dash is kind of very timid. He's kind of like very, almost as if he has a sense of OCD. Like he's like really scared. Like anytime, like he can literally sense something's gonna happen. And here's Vega. Like if you get a feeling, whisper it to me. Don't say it out loud. And things like that was played off, was really fun. And but his sister Agatha knows that something is coming, because she can also see, and there's something that's going to come that may spark between the the, the partnership between her brother Dash and Detective Vega. And but overall, I did enjoy the first episode. As a fan of the movie, and as a fan of Megan Good, I do love Megan Good. I think she's a very talented actress, and it's really good to see her in this type of role where she's just very, I wouldn't say no nonsense, but she's a very strong character. She while she does the job, like her superior kind of gets some of the credit, and she knows it, but there's kind of some kind of history between them. But she's also, you could see that she does care, and she wants to do the right thing. And she, and we see that throughout the episode of her and Dash trying to understand each other. Like, she's tired of always being, she's one of those individuals that wishes that the precog department didn't close down, because she's tired of just finding the bodies but not finding justice for the person that's been killed. And that's a good dynamic that I like with the show so far. Do I recommend this? I do, especially if you saw the film, and you understand the world that surrounds this, in this world. Yeah. Uh, if you are just coming into this, just kind of like you're a sci-fi fan, you could enjoy it too. But if you're also a sci-fi fan like myself, or a uh, a crime drama fan like myself, then you're definitely gonna love this. Uh, but um, I have a sense that you know how they build the show up in terms of the making. Like, it must take a lot of, it's probably a high budget, because the special effects in this is somewhat just as impressive as movie special effects. So, but other than that, I thought it was really good. The first case was pretty interesting, and I thought it made sense of why the people that were trying to, you know, the bad guys, the villains in this, why they did what they did. It all kind of centers around the the precog crime department. Like I said, you're being convicted of a crime that you may or have may not committed, but you're going to do in the future. So there's going to be a lot of people that may have been arrested at that time, and we get to see that in the show. But the I very much enjoyed this series. Um, I'm gonna continue to watch it. It comes on Mondays, so I'm definitely gonna continue to watch it and see where it goes from here. Because, like I said, I do love my crime dramas, and when you mix genres that I love, crime, drama, and sci-fi together, and you mesh them pretty well, then I'm all board for that. I'm gonna enjoy it, guys. But and of course, Megan Good is that's another good way of keeping me around too. Yeah. But Besides that, it's a pretty decent show. I very much enjoyed it, and I will be continuing to watch this show. Um, for the so hopefully the show doesn't get canceled like another show that was kind of in the same kind of setting, like a future setting in which starred uh, I'm forgetting the name of the show. Oh, Being Human. That was the name of the show. That was another show that was kind of similar to this. It got canceled. So hopefully this doesn't get canceled. So, but other than that, guys, if you have seen the TV series of Minority Report, tell me what you thought about it. Leave your comment section in below. As always, I love to hear what you guys thought about it. And I will see you guys with some more. I got plenty more to do. So I'll catch you guys down the road. Take care.